Hello everybody and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And for the first time in United Rugby Championship history, we have a draw. Stormers hold Edinburgh at 20 points all after a frantic first half followed by a scoreless second half over there in Scotland. And Stormers, after back-to-back losses, managing to get some points on the board in the URC log with a very hard-fought draw. And they made hard work of it after some pretty poor defending early in the game. And what promised to be an exhilarating 80 minutes kind of sort of fizzled out in many ways in the final 40, with both sides sort of cancelling each other out every single time they try to get a bit of momentum. And at the end of the day, nobody really likes to draw, but it's probably quite a fair result and a fair reflection of the game itself. Before we do look at some of the stats and stuff, please do smash like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Now, it was the worst possible start for the Stormers, who were down 14-0 in just the 8th minute after very quick tries. Darcy Graham over in the 3rd and Ben Velicott over in the 6th. Jakob van der Walt, well, I'll tell you what, Prime Dan Carter didn't look as good as he did in the first 7 minutes. Was ripping that Stormers defense apart, finding gaps, getting through, getting the offloads going. And I think it would look all of a sudden after about 6 minutes, and that was going to be a very long 80 minutes for the Stormers. But a superb try that was started initially by Warwick Gelant in a fantastic move and finished by him. Continues to look so good as Warwick Gelant. Really good to see him back and playing his best rugby. He hit back in the 8th minute with Tim Swiel adding the extras, and all of a sudden it was game on after the 13th minute when Tim Swiel kicked a penalty to make it 14 points to 10. After that, it got a little bit more so tactical. Both teams sort of grew into the game. It got a little bit more physical. Set pieces started to come into it. Jakob van der Walt added an extra 3 points in the 35th minute. In the 27th minute before Paul de Vet hit back with a try. Very nice weak try as well. In the 32nd minute with Tim Swiel adding the extras. And on the brink of half-time, the Edinburgh getting a penalty in the 35th minute, adding the extras, but just for half-time, then conceding a penalty, and Tim Swiel leveled things 20 points apiece at half-time. Now, at half-time, we were talking about a game that was high tempo, high intensity, pretty well disciplined. The handling was pretty good. Unfortunately, it kind of all fell apart in the second half. Both teams missing penalty attempts through Jaco van der Walt as well as Tim Swiel, and the bench not really having the desired income or effect, really, in that they couldn't really sort of change the game. Tim Swiel attempted a late drop goal, which fell well short. And then Edinburgh, after trying to keep it alive, sort of well past the 80th minute, eventually deciding that they'll actually take the draw itself. If we look at some of the stats, first half possession, 63% for Edinburgh. They had 67%. So it was very much a defensive performance from Stormers, who, when they had ball in hand, looked very promising, but sort of struggled to keep that ball in hand. Overall territory was 54-46, so it was pretty even. 2 tries apiece, 2 conversions apiece, 2 penalties apiece. It doesn't get much more even than that. Edinburgh running 400 meters to Stormers 273, beating more than twice the amount of defenders, more gain line carries, more passes, fewer offloads. Stormers winning 8 turnovers on the ground. Kicking was pretty even. But if you look at the tackle success, Stormers making 106 of 131 tackles at an 81% tackle success rate. Edinburgh making 65 of 77. So you can see Edinburgh had a lot more of the ball. Goal kick success, they both left one kick out there. Ruck success was both 98%, although Edinburgh having 124 rucks compared to the Stormers' 45. Lineouts, Edinburgh lost 2, Stormers lost 1. Scrums are pretty even. I think Stormers had probably more to scrum dominance despite losing fewer scrums. And then penalties conceded 11 and 10. So a game doesn't get much more even than that, really. And whilst I think Edinburgh had the bulk of possession, never really looked like scoring. And a lot of credit to the Stormers' defence, who, which was taken apart a couple of times in the tournament so far, managed to sort of come together and play for 80 minutes. And look, I think that they'll be frustrated in that they'll probably know that they could have won that game. But at the same time, I think if you had given the Stormers a draw a week ago, they would have snatched it. But all the SA teams are on the board. The Lions getting a bonus point earlier today, bonus point against Glasgow Warriors going down by just 4 points. Sharks getting a victory last night, and now the Stormers getting a draw. It comes down to the Bulls. Can they get a result against Cardiff? What do you think about this game between Stormers and Edinburgh? I thought it was a phenomenal first half, which was really exciting, really nice, enterprising game, and I think we were sort of very excited to see what had happened. And it kind of sort of tailed off in the end. I think it was kind of inevitable that they were never going to be able to sort of maintain the tempo of the game for a full 80 minutes. So it did kind of sort of peter out in the end, but still a very enjoyable game, a very enjoyable contest, and more importantly for Stormers fans, they are on the board. Please do smash like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.